Good morning, students. Welcome to online class. Today, our class is state level financial institutions. Student, this is the fourth topic from our fifth unit. First one is commercial banks. Second one is major financial institutions. Third one is central level financial institutions. Now today topic is state level financial institutions. Here state level financial institutions, they act as a catalyst for promotion of investment and industrial development in the represented respective states. Here whatever the state in India, the major state level financial institutions to promoting the investment activities and to develop more and more industries in their respective state. Whatever every state government focus on to issue a new policies for establishment of new industries in their respective states. Here, state financial institutions broadly classified into two categories. First one, state financial corporations, and the second one, state industrial development corporations. This is also called state small industrial development corporations. First one, state financial corporations. Here we have to knowing about what is a small history regarding state financial corporations. Here at present there are the 18 state financial corporations in India, out of which 17 were established under the State Financial Corporation Act 1951. Tamil Nadu Industrial Corporation Limited, established under the Company Act 1949, is also working as a state financial corporation. Till now, there are 18 state financial corporations are in India. Out of the 18, 17 were established under the State Financial Corporation Act 1951, remaining Tamil Nadu established in under 1949. Here, there are the major objectives and major functions of state financial corporations. First one is to establish uniformity in regional industries. Every state to develop all districts in their respective state. Uniformity to maintain the all major states and all major cities or towns in their respective state. Uniformly establishment of industries. Not only one district, not only one city, not only one town. Here, the major objective of these state financial corporations, every state government to establishment number of industries balancingly. Suppose, for example, take Andhra Pradesh state. In Andhra Pradesh, there are the major cities, major towns like Vijayawada, Visakhapatnam, Tirupati, Guntur. There are the major towns and cities. Here, Andhra Pradesh state government majorly focus on development of all major states, major cities or towns in Andhra Pradesh. Not only one city, not only two towns. Here, establishment of uniformity in regional industries. That is one of the simple example. Next one, to provide incentives to new industries. Every state financial corporations to providing the incentives like loan facilities, like financial support to establishment of new industries, to providing the financial assistance to establishment of number of industries in their respective state. These state financial corporations focus on providing these all facilities to encouraging the new entrepreneurs, establishment of new industries in their respective state. Next one, to bring efficiency in regional industrial unit, to bring efficiency, effectiveness without any fraud, without any imbalances, without any frauds. So here state financial corporations to bring efficiency in regional industries development of different industries in regionals without any deficiency, without any improper activities or improper practices, malpractices, to providing them an effective manners and effective practices. Next, to provide finance to small scale, medium sized and cottages industries at state level. Here, state financial corporations majorly encouraging the small scale, medium sized and cottage industries. There are the different creative peoples in society at state level. There are the different innovative peoples in the state level. So identify these peoples to providing the support to the finance support to all the either small, medium and cottage industries. Next, to develop regional financial resources. What are the financial resources required to development of industries, to providing that assistance, that support also. Provide loans to small and medium scale industries engaged in manufacturing, preservation or processing of food, goods, mining, hotel industry, fishing, transportation, etc. So these state financial corporations to providing the loan facilities, loan benefits to different industries, different sectors in state level like manufacturing, goods processing, food processing, hotel industries, fishing, transportation, mining. These are the different sectors. So state financial corporations identify these types of sectors to support these industries, to encourage these industries at state level. Discounting the bills of small and medium industries. So providing the discount facilities for the small and medium industries at the time of pay the bills. These are the major functions or objectives state financial corporations at state level. Here, next one of the important industrial supporting system at the state level, DIC, District Industrial Centers. In each district, one agency was created to deal with all requirements of small village industries. This is called district industry centers. District industry centers established in each and every respective district. Here, each and every district industry centers one district officer, district industrial officers. These district industrial officers to identify the major possible sources, availability of major possible resources, availability of infrastructure at a district level, to identify that and encourage the establishment of industries and support the number of entrepreneurs at a district level. Here, major objectives of DIC to develop entrepreneur skills of people. So, to develop the entrepreneur skills of the people, identify the creative, innovative people at district level, to support their skills, to develop their knowledge, to providing the assistance to establishment of small industries at a district level. To motivate for self-employment, to motivate each and every employees, to motivate the self-employment. Students, already I told you a number of times. So here self-employment is very important. If you want to establish your own industry, we have to providing the more number of job opportunities to others. So self-employment is a very important thing. You have to show your creativity in your industry. You have to show your uniqueness in society, definitely, to motivate district industrial centers to motivate the self-employment activities. Next one, to reduce regional imbalances of development. To reducing the regional imbalances. Each and every district industrial officer to support, to develop number of industries at their state district level, that goes to balance, that goes to development of increasing number of industries at state level. These are the major roles performed by district industrial officers. What are the major functions of district industrial centers or district industrial officers? Major, they have to providing the simple registration process. Those who are interested at establishment of small scale industries, providing the registration process. What are the simple formalities? What are the simple formalities required to establishment of a small industry? Everything clearly explained by a district centers. Next, infrastructure assistance. So providing the infrastructure facilities. Those who are the enthusiastic, energetic entrepreneurs, providing the infrastructure facilities. Next, incentive schemes like loan facilities at lower interest, providing the incentive schemes. What are the different availability of the loan facilities? Everything explained by the district industrial centers. Next, seminars, conducting the different seminars at district level, providing the importance, benefits, and what are the major importance of the industry, establishment of industries at the district level. Every information provided through the district industrial centers, conducting the different seminar programs at different centers, and conducting the employment awareness programs, conducting the entrepreneurship awareness programs, conducting the different workshops regarding to entrepreneurship awareness programs. Other activities like training programs, those who are interested to establishment of the business, conducting the entrepreneurship training programs. Next, self-employment schemes, cooperative packages schemes. So different cooperative banks are providing the different loan facilities for establishment of the entrepreneurship. Okay, students, these are all things we are regularly discussed in the classrooms. Okay, so people identify these videos carefully and maintain the running notebook. Stay at home and be happy. Thank you.